Hey guys, just want to make a quick video update regarding the project, my latest project, which is the RG440 Guitar Center Rescue project, which is turning out pretty awesome. We've got the new neck on there. Let's see. That is a replacement neck from an RG420, which is the same model, just different pickup configuration. You can see that the bodies on these are quite interesting. They are routed for 3 humbuckers, even though I don't think was there ever a model from a 440 or the 4XX line that had humbucker. I'm not sure, but you could do that. You could easily do 3 humbuckers, go full Paul Stanley on that. This one originally came with the humbucker single with the slant. The slanting, the routing might be because of the slants too for the single coils, but they're definitely large enough for humbuckers, which is pretty cool. But I'm doing humbucker single. We're meeting the middle with the pick guard, which should be here hopefully in a week or two. It's getting custom made out in California. It's a special black carbon fiber style, which is going to look amazing for this thing. But anyways, it's all tuned up, all intonated, which I did using just a pickup shoved under there with some bubble wrap to push it up, so like it was on that pick guard. Works just fine. Plugged it right into a tuner, plugged it, intonated it. But the interesting thing that I really wanted to show you guys was just how incredibly resonant and loud acoustically this electric guitar is. This is the loudest electric guitar acoustically that I've ever worked on, period. And I've worked on Les Paul styles, SG styles, Strats, obviously Ibanez's, so super Strats. Never have I had something this resonant, and there's a reason behind it. People may call it a snake oil or bullshit, but really the mass at the bridge is what does it. It really does. And this thing has ridiculous amounts of mass at this bridge, more so than this guitar was ever designed for, more so than Ibanez has ever done for a guitar. I'll show you why. So not only does it have the original edge, Lefty edge right there, you can see it, a little dusty, but no worse for wear, perfectly fine. This type of guitar is a dive only setup. I have it pretty stout on the spring, so it's got a pretty hard push down. So it's it's kind of like a standard Strat where it's just dive only, no float. And that's how these were originally designed. You could not pull back on them because of where the pick guard would lay right here, and this hasn't been cut out. So like on a 550, you get this huge cutout block basically, allowing all that pull. But this doesn't have that. This is an RG440 from 1986. Back then, they were not really considered. Well, by 87 they were, obviously. And Steve I was already starting by 86, starting to cut out. Well, he already cut out some, stuff like that one, his prototypes. But of course, by 87 the gems came out. So by 86, definitely that was in thoughts. But that didn't happen until the 87 with the 550s and the gems. But that's okay. It's still really cool. This is also, the body itself is also, I believe, a little thicker than a standard RG body. And the bridge sits up a little higher. Because of that, the block that's behind this is a custom block. Actually, the original stock block will also be much longer. I have pictures of it online, but I think it was something like almost like half a centimeter longer. So that's exactly what I did. I had a custom brass block made right there, and in order to clear that shelf to get the springs to lay on it, it had to be a much longer block than any standard RG. And that amount of brass, I mean, you're talking, a couple ounces at least of more brass than normal. Of course, the mass for this bridge would be probably 3 times that of what came stock with those flimsy little tin blocks, or pewter, or whatever the heck they're made out of, pot metal, basically. Then we get the FU tone reds on there. Always the spring ones, I love those. But again, it's pushed back really far, so it's set up really tough to push down. But anyways, I want to just kind of show you a comparison. The only other guitar I have right now acoustically to kind of compare it to would be my 7-string Kiesel. So let's go ahead and listen real quick. And I'm going to try to strum this, at a regular even pace going across both of these. The only noise I have in this room is the outside crickets and stuff. Obviously, you have a little more bassiness just because of the 7th string there. But this is also in D, so it's going to be a little bit lower. But you can tell that the timbre, the power coming from this, I mean, it's like shakes the table. I can feel it all the way through the table. It just vibrates. The mass of this just shakes and vibrates from that bridge, and that's just incredible. And that's why I need to get this thing wired up, because I need to see just how much this thing screams with all this mass there. Cannot wait. Just need some fret work. Got a couple high frets. I think I'm going to end up refretting this thing though, because it's going to be worth it. Alright, take care guys.